All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled The Look of Sadness on This Elder's Face. All right. It's going to be entitled The Look of Sadness on This Elder's Face. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because of this video right here that was uploaded by Rachaa, Yasharala, Yahweh Shai. And pretty much within this video, you're going to see this man looks like he's in his 50s or 60s, something like that. He's looking at this TV show for the first time. And this caption right here, you can't see it, but behind it, it says that time my dad watched baddies. All right. So pretty much his son is showing him this TV show, and he's looking at it, and he's pretty much looking at how through his people are. You can see the tears damn near running from his eyes. All right, you can just see the pain in his eyes because he's seeing how far down we have fallen as a people. Okay, and what really got me inspired to do this lesson was because of a comment that was left in here. All right. And this is the one that caught my eye. It said, imagine how the Most High looks at Jake now. And when I saw this, I was like, damn, man. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, that makes so much sense. All right. Because the Most High is looking at us as a whole nation, as a people. And we already look at our people like, man, we need deliverance. We need healing. All right. But you can only imagine how the Most High is looking at his people because it's his people. We are his people. And we supposed to be royalty. We supposed to be the ones that represents the earth, the ones that represents righteousness, right? But that is nowhere to be found in this society right now. That's nowhere to be found in this earth. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. It's real short, all right? It's gonna be a short lesson, but I just wanted to do this lesson because, hey, we definitely need healing. We need change, all right? So let's go ahead and play this clip. One more time. I mean, look at his eyes, man. This is not somebody who's looking at this show and actually enjoying it. He's looking at it like, what has happened to my people? What has happened to my daughters? Our women, all right? Because like it says, the time my dad watched baddies. So his son is showing him this show, and he over here laughing in the background as if this shit is funny. It's not funny, man. It's really not. Because like I said, you know, we already know we got our spiritual eyes open. Thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But you know, when we look at our people, we definitely feel the same way. We get tired of our women being whores. We get tired of, you know, these dudes out here being thugs and pretty much just living any type of way, you know, not taking care of themselves. You got videos out here with these dudes talking about, it was one video that I came across. He was like, I don't understand why a lot of y'all don't go to the gym. And then the dude cut him off with his own clip and was like, look, man, I got the video game at home and I got the woman at home. I don't need to go to the gym. I won. I was like, what type of shit is that, man? People don't even care about themselves. All they thinking about is the pleasures of this life. That's it. He just like, man, look, I can sit at home, play 2K all day, and then I can mess with my girl, and that's all I need. They don't think about their health. They don't think about their well-being. They don't think about other people around them. The majority of our people just don't care, man. And so, yeah, when you see him looking at this TV show like this, hey, we understand. We definitely understand, man. And this is why, you know, we got to get up out of here. We have to get up out of here. So let's go ahead and grab the scriptures, man. We started with Isaiah chapter 1, start with verse 1. says rebellion of God's people. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are God's people. You are Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai's people. It says the vision of Isaiah, the son of Amos, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Our people do not know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and it shows every single day. Because the only thing that they know is this place, America. They know the ways of Babylon the Great. It tells you in the book of Revelation that the whole earth is drunken because of the ways of America, man. The whole earth is starting to be just like this place. This place is very toxic and it's spreading like wildfire, man. And ultimately, the Most High is going to have fire spread and get rid of this place because it's needed. Verse 4 says, Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger. They are gone away backward. Yeah, we have gone backwards, man, as a people. We are not moving forward in the right direction. When you look at that show, Baddies, I can only imagine. I've never seen it before, and I don't even want to watch it. But I'm pretty sure, just like from that little clip we saw security taking Eve out of the room, short dresses everywhere, you know, so-called black women everywhere, talking loud as hell. You already know how they get down, all right? He probably looking at that show like, man, what is this? Because, you know, he like I said, looked like he in his 50s and 60s. He grew up in a time where women had a little bit more decency, all right? Because there's all kind of videos that you could just look up and they show the transformation of the women. You know, they start off with like the 1940s and the 50s. And, you know, back then they were wearing long dresses, covering themselves up, had like the gloves on, you know, the long gloves on, the master dresses, had the hats on and all of that. And then, you know, we got to the 70s, they evolved. Now Eve is out here pretty much with the afros. The hair is not covered anymore. Now they wearing pants and everything. But, you know, they were still covered a little bit. Then it got to the 80s. Then it started getting a little bit more wild. Now, you know, they over here able to express themselves a little bit more. Then you get to the 90s. You already know how it went down then. They coming out with songs like getting freaky to the break of dawn and everything, man. TLC's Creep. Red Light Special. You know, their stomachs all out. You know, videos like what's the rapper name? Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. You know, the women in there wearing all the skimpy clothes. Then fast forward all the way to now, you already know how it is now, man. These females damn near naked when they walk outside. So when he sees videos or, you know, like that or that show, he's looking like, what happened? Because during his time period, it wasn't like that. But as we all know, Esau has polluted this damn earth, man. He's polluted this earth with too much wickedness, and people are comfortable living within it. And it definitely has affected our people, and that's why they are gone away backward. It says, why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Nothing has worked to get our people back on track, man. The whole head is just, I mean, not the whole head, but the whole body is just gone. Meaning all of them, and the majority of our people, like, they're gone, man. And this is why we pray for salvation. Because the scriptures tell us even our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. Yahushua said there's nobody good but the Most High. Even Yahushua said that, and he's the Lord. So you already know, when it comes down to just us, man, the Most High is looking at us like, man, what have I done? The Most High is looking like, what are these people doing down here, man? Just like the brother I teach with, Sar, he always say, he was like, man, the only reason the Most High ain't get rid of us because he made an oath with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Outside of that, if he didn't make that oath, man, we would have been deleted, man. Been deleted. Because we just can't get it. We can't get it. But luckily, through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you know, he has an elect. He has a predestined people that was going to understand, and they were going to try, and they were going to repent and come back to the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And Lord willing, we part of that number. All right. Let's get Proverbs 12. Proverbs 12 and go to verse 26. And it says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. All right. The ways of this world has definitely seduced our people. Esau's like, look, man, you could be all you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You can even change the gender. He literally gave people the freedom to do whatever they want to do because he already know how special we are. He wants to get rid of us, man. He already knew if we continue to sin, he already knew that sin leads to death. Esau wants to kill us, man. And ultimately, he wants to do it himself because he don't want any of us to exist. He don't want any of us to come back to the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. But the ways of the wicked seduce the majority of our people. You be watching these music videos and these TV shows. You see the way that people dress and how cool they make it look. And they keep pushing this vibe, you know. Just like it's a announcer that's in the WWE. Her name is Samantha Irvin. And it's like once a month, she posts pictures that's very tasteful. The latest one she did was pretty much she didn't have no clothes on, but she had her hair covering her breasts. All right, just her hair covering her breasts, and she's with a man. All right, she's with somebody. She's dating one of the wrestlers. And in the comments, you just see all kind of comments. People saying like, man, how come you don't love your man? Why are you posting pictures like this, knowing that you're in a relationship? But then, of course, the majority of the comments are these women who come out and say, oh, man, don't be listening to these comments. Just go ahead and live your life. You got the body. Go ahead and show out. Flaunt it. That's what Esau pushes. That's what he pushes. He tells you, feel good about yourself. Even if you 400, if you're a 300, a 300, 400 pound beast. He tells you, man, you can still put on the smallest of thongs, put on a lingerie, and go out there and be a big ass, beautiful woman. That's what he said. And you see people like Lizzo or whatever pushing that vibration. Now look at everybody, man. Over here making videos showing all the blubber. Showing them jelly rolls all greased up and shit, man. Acting like that shit is sexy, man. That shit ain't sexy. That shit whack as hell. You popped. Point blank, period. But like I said, when you see things like this and you keep seeing it over and over and over and over again to the point where you actually walk outside and you actually see people dressed and behaving like they are, it gets to the point where you just like, well, it's cool. Let me do it too. And that's exactly what's happening with the majority of our people. They are being seduced by this wickedness that Esau brought upon us, man. And this is why they gotta go. Let's get the book of Sirach, chapter 42. Go to verse 9. All right. Now within the video, like I said, you saw the father with damn near tears in his eyes, right? Now you can see why with this scripture right here. It says, this is Sirach chapter 42, verse 9. It says, the father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep. A father is always thinking about her daughter. Point blank, period. All right. That's why the daughter always belongs to somebody. The daughter either belongs to the father, and she will always belong to the father until a man comes along, and then the father approves, and then guess what? Now she belongs to her husband. All right. But until then, hey, the father is making sure that she's kept in straightly. The father is making sure that she's not defiled, which we're going to read. The father's going to make sure that his daughter is not being out there being a slut, being a hoe out there with too much liberty. He's going to make sure that she's being brought up the correct way. And this is one of the reasons why Esau set up this system, so the father won't be part of the household. Because Esau already know that if the father was part of the household, a lot of this shit wouldn't be going on, man. But that's not the case. So let's read it again. It says, the father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep. This is how much he thinks about his daughters, the father. It says, when she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated. In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house, and having a husband, lest she should misbehave herself, and when she is married, lest she should be barren. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. This is what we supposed to be doing as fathers. We supposed to be keeping a close eye, a hawk's eye over our daughters, man. That way, she won't have to be shameless. She won't be the laughing stock to our enemies. When you watch shows like Baddies, yeah, people laughing at us, man. Esau is laughing at us. These heathens are laughing at us, man. You go in the Middle East, man, the Indians and Arabs, man, they women not behaving like this. They might behave like that when they come over here. But when you go over there to their land, hey, man, them women is in order. All right. Like I said, this like from these WWE events, because I be looking at certain highlights and everything like that. When they have shows in Arabia and everything like that, the women are covered up. Some of them, and then a lot of them are not even allowed to attend the shows. The ones that attend the shows are probably the wives of the ones that were super rich or something like that. But the majority, they got to stay at home. Then they make the female wrestlers put on clothes if they go wrestle out there, man. But as soon as those wrestlers come back here, man, come on, man. They be having on all these skimpiest of clothes, man. All kind of booty cheeks be showing, man. All right. So that's what it is. So you watch shows like Baddies, you be looking at that show, you be like, man, you the laughing stock. You are the laughing stock, man. You making us look bad when you behave like that. And that's why it says, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. He's ashamed, man. He is ashamed. Point blank, period. He's like, man, what has happened within the past 30 to 40 years? What happened? What changed? We already know what changed. Esau, man. Esau took over. He already knew what it was. He was like, man, we got to do something different to make sure that these people do not know their power. And he did a damn good job doing that shit, man. He really did. So let's read it one more time. It says, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. This is what we supposed to be doing, man. But even now, you can't even do that. If you go and if you go and tell your daughter certain things in this society, now children can talk back. Children can talk back and be like, look, this is my life. This is what I want to do with it. You can't tell me anything. And guess what? The majority of these parents nowadays, they just deal with it. They just be like, you right. I won't say anything. The majority of these children, they don't get disciplined. They don't get raised correctly or anything, man. It's sad. But let's end it with this. With Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3. In verse 16, and it says, as for the children of adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Or if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. For horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. All right, horrible is the end of an unrighteous generation. We are definitely living in an unrighteous generation. So the end of this generation will be horrible. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, because the shit that's going on in this earth is too much. It's too much, man. And something needs to change. Let's look at it one more time. See, man, this younger generation, he over here laughing and shit. You know, this younger generation, they just looking at the TV show because they just want to look at females. Ain't nothing wrong looking at females, but they not really paying attention to what's going on, man. They don't really understand how bad of a look this is. All right? Because like I said earlier, they just don't care. And this is why we need Yahushua. This is why we need him to come back to clean up the earth. And he will. So we just got to, you know, be patient and just wait, man. All right? So I'm going to end it with that. So I hope this was edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, Call Halayim Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learned his truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.